Cameron, Jannese and Lily here today from Magnetic Experience. We're just going to talk to you quickly about our magnetic underlays. While you're looking today, you're typing in Magnetic Underlays Queensland or Magnetic Underlays in Brisbane. For many years, you may remember a magnetic stand set up in the middle of your shopping centre, selling a variety of magnetic therapy products. Well, that was Jannese and I. We had a very large company, which we have now scaled down from 50 staff down to Jannese and I. And the benefits of that is that we are not only the owners, but we are the manufacturers of these magnetic therapy products. We are one of the last companies that are now exclusively Australian-made magnetic therapy products. And what I'm going to do now is just give you a quick overview of the magnetic underlay. Again, Jannese is the manufacturer, so she's going to have a bit of input in a minute. But the main thing that you have to ensure, and what I want you to do, is also to compare, because you know the difference between that could be the difference between pain relief and disappointment. The more therapeutic the underlay, the greater the chance that you are getting results with it. So with the magnetic underlay that we make here in Australia, we use more magnets. We use up to 470 magnets in our Magnetic King, 350 in our Magnetic Double, 450 in our Magnetic Queen. So we have a large variety of strong magnets in our product. So we use stronger magnets, which is a 1200 Gauss, which means that it has a greater penetration into the body. The underlay itself is a wonderful convolute, which is beautiful to sleep on and used extensively in nursing homes and retirement villages.
Probably also the important thing to remember is when you're buying a magnetic product that you make sure it's north-facing energy for healing. Very important, and that's what we use in our products, north-facing energy for healing. Very, very important. The construction of a magnetic product is really important to the end result, so that you're getting the therapeutic value at the end because of the construction, the way it's been constructed. So just to show you how therapeutic ours is, I've got a magnet here. I'm going to take it and place it to the outside of the underlay while it's still in the packet, and it's going to stick to it, showing you all the energy is on the outside where the person's going to lay. And that's very important. It's not wrapped up inside under layers and layers and layers of material. All the energy is on the outside, and that's because of the way the core that we've used inside. It's a convolute, as Cameron mentioned to you. The core will last you 5 to 10 years on its own. Convolute is known for increasing circulation on its own, so with the magnets it's a double whammy, but also it allows us to put the magnet into the valley of the convolute while you lay on the peak. So the magnet's really right there on the outside, very, very close to you, but without being able to feel it. So that's why it's so therapeutic, our product. The end result is very, very therapeutic, and you're getting the maximum results because of the construction. 100% cotton cover over the top, removable and washable as well.
One thing while we're backing onto the magnets, this is a line of the magnets they use, or we use. It's an 18 by 5 millimetre disc. Now it's 18 millimetres wide and 5 millimetres thick. It is the largest magnet that I know in any magnetic product here in Australia. And why it's larger, which means it gives you a greater therapeutic result. When I get a batch of magnets in, for quality control, we get 50 of them measured to ensure that the Gauss levels are as high as we want. And what we find is that it ranges from 1150 to 1250 Gauss with an average of 1200. Now why it changes is that not every magnet is identical, so those that are slightly thicker or slightly wider have a greater therapeutic result. And what that means is because we've got a bigger magnet, that's why it's better. So most other magnetic companies use a much smaller magnet, which means it has a lesser therapeutic result. So it's something very important to remember. And the other thing to remember is that this magnet sits in the valley of the convolute. Now the one thing I have to emphasise is that you don't feel the magnet. So it sits in the valley, but you've only got a thin layer of cotton and your sheet over the top. Now, why that is important, now think back to when you were a child, or we're all big children, when you're an adult and you've played with a magnet. It's very powerful when it's close, but magnetic fields very quickly dissipate as they travel apart. So your magnet is at its most therapeutic when it's close, but the more layers that you put in between that, or the further it is away from the magnet, the less surface gauss that you benefit from. So that's why we put our magnets on the top to ensure you get the greatest level of surface gauss.
And we manufacture our products here on the Gold Coast. I think that's very important. We're manufacturing these products because we want you to get the most therapeutic possible product that is available, and we know you're getting them with these products we're designing, and I think that's very important. It's got the best magnet, it's got the best core, it's got the best cover, so the end result is the best results.
That's right. And again, if you've watched our videos, you look at our product range, and remember, we make it, we have a wealth of experience in magnetic therapy. So if you've got a question to us, email us, or the best thing to do is just give us a call.
Just pick up the phone.
We're a husband and wife team. Our phone rings from 7 a.m. in the morning to 11 o'clock at night. Try not to make it 11 o'clock at night, but give us a call and you'll speak to one of us and we'll give you some advice on magnetic therapy. Give us a call.